Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of my Hello Kitty birthday card for Emma. In the last video, we put together our little pom-pom. We dyed it. It started out white. If you want to see how we did that, go back to the first part. We flocked Hello Kitty's face and her feet and her little ear. So I've got those pieces ready to go. And then I came to this part here and I realized that I had cut her out of white and she needs to be black so that her little eyes can show up black and all the outlines and things can be black. For my purposes, you can do whatever color you want because that's your card. So let's go ahead and do this part here, sorry. Alright, we're going to put together all her little pieces. And this cartridge is so much fun. It does have a lot of layers. So just got to be patient the first few times that you use it. Don't get discouraged. I know it's easy to get discouraged sometimes when you're trying to put these Cricut cuts together. Just don't. It's so worth it for what you get, your end product. So what we're going to do is I like to grab the pieces with tweezers, and I think I'm going to move it to up there so I can get some glue. And I got this bottle in the t-shirt department at Michael's because my friend Christina, she had it and she told me that's where she got it. It was probably maybe a year ago that I asked her where she got it, and I've been looking for it and couldn't ever really find it, and then finally one day when I wasn't looking for it, there it was. So, and I think it's meant for dyes and paints and things. It says you can use it for glue right on the back of the bottle, but I put my Scotch quick dry in there, and so far I've been using it for maybe almost a week, maybe more, and it's been working beautifully. See, it has this little tip here, and it comes with several of these tips, so you can put it on other bottles of glue. So like I put it on my Aleene's tack it over and over again bottle, just the tip. And maybe I should have just screwed it on to the, I don't know if it would screw on to the nib of the quick dry. Not sure, because I didn't even think to do that. So as you see, I'm just kind of following the little lines that are already cut in the image to line this up. It's like a puzzle. The first time you use it, you just don't want to even be in a hurry. You just want to take your time and just play with it. And these are the pom-poms, and that's where we're going to put our actual pom-poms that we made. And there's a little skirt. And then there's a tiny little triangle right there. And that is the other part of her skirt that's on the other side of her little foot that's kicking up. So I'm just trying to get it off the mat here. Very easy to lose, so I don't take them off the mat until I'm ready to put them on there. I have this little tool here that you can use to pick up the little pieces. Okay, but first I'm actually going to put a pattern on this little skirt, because you'll see that the yellow doesn't match, so I wanted to match the yellow of the pom-poms to the skirt. Oh, that's sticking to my finger. And now I just got to line this up and line this up before we glue it down. good idea to clean that tip each time. I haven't had any problems with it clogging so far. I've been putting a little needle in it. But if you don't use it for a very, very long time, it could rust, and then your glue will come out rusty. So just a heads up on that. I've been using mine every day because I have so many cards to make. Oops. I got lots of things, lots of great occasions. I gave the horse card to the person I made it for yesterday, Riley, and she was tickled, and her mom was tickled, and that's it right there. That's what I do it. That's why I do it. I just want them to be happy and tickled and know that I love them so much that I would take the time to make them something special. So she loved it. She kept playing with it because it wobbled. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, like I said, the pom-poms are this mustard seed, and the mustard seed dried kind of orangey. Okay, because it's not on paper, this is fiber. And I'm going to cut the backs of these. Okay. And that's going to go there like that. So I just wanted you to see why I chose to do this. Because see how her skirt, doesn't really match. And that, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the little girl's not going to care. But I just, for myself, I wanted to do it. This is a chevron background stamp that I got recently. This is at Michael's right now. At least my Michael's anyway. And I'm just going to put a pattern on these little pieces here, and now they coordinate with our pom-poms. See? The first time I forgot to do it. I was going to do that and I forgot, so I just added little polka dots with one of my the silvery, you call it? It's a Jelly Roll pen. I love those Jelly Roll pens. And if you don't know about Blitzy, Blitzy has the glaze pens right now. And if you don't know what Blitzy is, I'm going to leave you a link at the bottom. And if you join their free membership, it gives me $1 to shop with a credit. And then once you have your own account, you can invite other people to come and shop there. But they have great prices on, they do a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. Like right now, they have the Tim Holtz distress paper, the Coordinations distress paper, and the colors match the distress inks. And you don't even know how much I'm resisting getting that, because I love anything having to do with distress inks. So I'm just trying to be a good girl and stay out of there. Stay away. I spent all my credits, so I'm not shopping till I have more credits. So anyway, yeah, once you become a member, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they'll send you an email and they'll tell you what's on sale, like what they have on their website. And then when you invite people and then they join, then you'll get $1 for each person who joins. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that back. They only do that sometimes. Sometimes you have to wait until they actually order something. And then once somebody orders something, then you get the credit. You get $10 when people shop, when somebody places their first order. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm rambling. I'm trying to get these little pieces. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so they've got some good stuff right now. Yes, and then once they're gone, the items are gone, they're gone, and then you have to wait until they come out again. Which I've noticed they do repeat. They repeat items. I've seen the distress stains on there a couple times. Oh, you know what they have right now? They have the Adirondack color wash sprays. So if you like those or been wanting to try them, it's a great way to, you know, try something out because you're not paying full price for it. So yeah, so I'll leave you the link at the bottom of in the description bar. You can go check it out if you're new, because I noticed yesterday and the day before, I think every day I've gotten some new subscribers. So thank you if you're new. Thank you so much for subscribing to my videos. I hope that you find them helpful and very informational and entertaining as well. And so see, I'm just doing each little piece. I'm taking it right off of the mat and doing it, so I don't lose track as to where it goes. And then there's these itty bitty pieces that go here and here. And so this tool has a little, I don't know what you call it, it's like a little flat, and this piece actually comes out. Okay, and so this is flat. It gets a little gluey sometimes because that's what I use it to clean up glues when they ooze out the sides. But see, I'm just using it to pick up that tiny piece. I can lay it down, pick it up, put a little bit of glue. Oops, see, it's so tiny, it's kind of hard. I might just put the glue there, set it down. Can you see what I'm doing? And then put it there and move it. This is called Quick Stick with a K at the end, no C. You can find it online. Hobby Lobby carries it. It's the only local store that I know of that, I mean, you know, that's not an online store is what I mean. If you have a Hobby Lobby. I know not everybody has one. I'm wishing for, as big as Orlando is, as big as we are in shopping and all of that, I'm very shocked that we don't have AC Moore and archivers. Why? Why don't we have archivers? I don't get it. They're in Georgia, so I'm thinking maybe they will be coming here sometime. There are the hands right there. Does anybody know? Maybe you have an answer for me. Maybe you know these kinds of things. Maybe you're in the know. We used to have archivers a few years ago. No, I'm sorry. Not archivers. We used to have AC Moore. I don't know what we did to warrant them leaving us. I don't know what happened. But nevertheless, they closed, and I thought, oh, maybe they're just moving to a different location. I don't know. They left and never came back, so maybe soon. And then archivers, I visit the one in Georgia. Beaufort, I think, is the name of the town. So that's nice. Alright, if if you're still with me, thank you for bearing with me and watching that whole process. I'm going to stop the video and then I'll come back for part 3 to finish up this card. Thanks for watching.